Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Starting 11 show, Everton versus Nottingham Forest. In a game, I think Everton have to win. Um, this is a this and the last three results have been they've been good. They've been good for the games we've played, for the people we've played. We've obviously got three draws. Um, I think we're all quite happy with that. But I think we have to start winning games of football now. Um, for the games for the results we've got, that's great for those three games. But the results before the Wolves win weren't brilliant, let's be honest. And that bottom three isn't that far away from us. The likes of Wolves now, um, and certainly Crystal Palace aren't that away from us. And there's a bit of a gap between us. And I think it's Man United and West Ham next above us. So we have to start winning games of football, and games like Nottingham Forest at home, even though Nottingham Forest are doing brilliantly this season, doing absolutely amazing. These are the games that we have to start looking to win. So I'm going to go for a little bit more of an attacking side for this game, because I just feel like, as I said, we have to start turning that corner, because points are great, but ultimately, you know, three three 3 points for a win does so much more for you. And we've seen with Wolves in the last couple of games getting 6 points. It's huge, absolutely huge what it can do for you in the table. They've actually won more games than us now. Wolves, who were seen to be doing absolutely terrible. So we have to turn the corner and start winning some games. So let's get into it. In goal, Jordan Pickford, off the back of that penalty save against Manchester City. Huge moment in the game. Obviously starts at right back. I'm going for Nathan Patterson. I'm going to start with Nathan Patterson. I think that what Seamus offered against Manchester City, that little bit more of an attacking threat going forward. I think that was so important to that goal. Just having someone, just a kind of gay, finding him on the so high up the pitch. The Jack Harrison had come inside a little bit, and that created that space for Seamus. And I think teams just don't expect our fullbacks to be high, but for Seamus, for whatever reason, took that opportunity, stayed up, and it really helped us get a goal. So I'm going to go for Nathan Patterson. I know it's probably not going to be Nathan Patterson, but that's what I'm going for. At left back, I'm going for Ashley Young, because I think Ashley Young's been doing really well this season. Obviously missing the other night, but I think you can get away with having one attacking fullback and maybe the other one is a little bit more defensive. I thought Mikalenko was. I thought he was poor against Manchester City. I did. The previous two games before that, I thought he did okay. But I actually think Ashley Young's better at left back than he is at right back, even though he's done well at left back this season. I think that one of our fullbacks has to be an attacker, and there might be just some doubts over Seamus Coleman at right back as well. But I just think we have to start looking to attack. And the way our midfield is made up, which we'll come to in a moment, has been this in the last few games, I think gives us ample opportunity to push men forward. So they're my fullbacks. Of course, it's Tarkowski and Jared Brandthwaite playing centre backs, and obviously the partnership they've created and the four that we've had at the back have been pretty solid. Other than that Manchester United game, oddly, who are absolute dross, and it makes it even worse that they put four past us. But we've been defensively really good of late. So long may that continue. In midfield, once again, Ariel Mangala and the Disagana Gay being that solid partnership who just sits in front of the back four. Mangala obviously just sitting himself, Disagana Gay doing more of the pressing, roaming, a little bit of attacking. But generally, those two, I think, have found a really good partnership together in the last four games, I think it is, that we've been unbeaten in. Mangala's he's someone who can pop up in the edge of the area and get a shot off, as well as Isagana. Gay will probe and obviously go looking for the ball. Ahead of them, or even just in line with them, is Abdoulaye Doucouré, who I think has made a big impact being part of that three. And it really has been very much a three, not Doucouré as a 10 or a 8, like a proper midfield three, where all three of them are doing a job. And I thought the Corey's energy was really important against Manchester City, being that player who would just push forward and give us a little bit more, give us someone who would be coming from deep and just giving that energy to run with the ball. And I think actually there's been a lot of talk about Jack Harrison with that late chance. I thought if Brozier had slipped the ball into the corner, would have had a much better opportunity to get a shot off on goal. But I thought the ball to Jack Harrison. I know Jack Harrison's been given a lot of stick for it. I thought the choice from Brozier was actually the wrong choice to give it to him. I thought the Corey was much, and that shows you what the Corey can offer from there. And I think those as a three at home gives you the ability for a far more attacking front three, um, whose primary role is to do that. So I'm going to go for on the right hand side. I'm going to go for Njai. You know, he scored on the left hand side with his right foot, but I'm actually going to go for him on the right hand side. Um, I think that way he can go on the outside. Okay, he mightn't be as good cutting inside as he is on the right, but I think he's still got enough talent to be able to go both ways and be able to upset the Nottingham Forest back line. On the left-hand side, I'm going for Armando Brozier as a lot more orthodox left forward. And I do think that could work. He played in that role for Southampton, and I've liked the look of him. I liked what he did when he came off the bench against Manchester City. But why not go for a proper front three? Why limit ourselves to what we've been doing with having a really isolated centre forward and just being so defensive? Surely with that three in midfield and then the four behind it, okay, Nathan Patterson is a bit more attacking, but with that four behind it, that's seven defensive players with maybe Nathan Patterson going forward as a attacking fullback. Why not do that? And with him going attacking up, that allows um Ndai to cut inside or go on the outside. So why not do that? Surely at home in these kind of games, we have to have something more. And up front, I'm going for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I know loads of people go, "Oh, put Beto in and stuff," but I still just wouldn't put Beto in. Just don't think he's good enough personally. That's my own personal opinion. Um, I think giving Dom some people around him could really help him. If he was to pick this formation and he was to put Beto in it, then I'd have no real problem. But I just think the time has come not to let the team off the leash a little bit. I just think there is more to this team. There's more ability. There's more about it. And the players in defence and the players in midfield know what they're doing enough to have a proper front three. And Jai's not he's not someone who doesn't defend. He's someone who tracks back and does defend. So there's no problem with that. Brozier's played that position before. And I just think that if we isolate Dom or we isolate Beto or we isolate Brozier in this game, it's going to be the same old, same old. And Forest centre backs are doing really well. Forest aren't that much different from us as a team. It's just that in the final third, they've got pace and they work off Chris Wood. And it's something we just don't do as a team. So that's what I'm going for. It's a bit more adventurous. Listen, you can move the players around a little bit if you want, but fair, if you want, or play Seamus Coleman right back. I would just love to see a team like this. And I really do think with Sean Dyche's defensive structure and his organisation, I don't see too many reasons why this couldn't work if you really sat down and trained to do it properly. And yeah, I think it could. I'm not saying use it all the time, but we've just come through 3 games where we had not loads of ambition to win the game, but we've got 3 solid results. Let's come out of that now, and games against Forest and games against Bournemouth, and obviously more the games that are to come in the second half of the season. So important that we start getting wins. 3 wins isn't enough. It really is enough. We have to be getting 5 or 6 wins in the second half of the season, to not only get clear of where we are, but finish with a little bit of respectability this season. And I genuinely think we've got the players to do it in the squad, and they're just being hamstrung as such. We can't just go on picking up a point and picking up a point and picking up a point. We can get more out of it, and I think we can. So that's my 11. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What would you do against Nottingham Forest on Sunday? It's going to be a very tough game, but let's go for it. Let's be positive, and let's see an Everton team at home really have a go at the opposition. There you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to check out the match preview with Baz and Mike. They sat down to discuss the game. Give this video a like, as I said. Subscribe if you haven't already. You want more great videos. Join us over on Toffee TV Premier. The link is in the description, and the QR code's come on screen now. See you later.